This happened probably 10 years ago, and to this day, I still don't know what the fuck it was. Sitting in a local bar on the outskirts of small town in upstate New York. It's a weeknight, Monday, maybe Tuesday, so the bar is dead and I'm sitting there bored as shit trying to catch a buzz. I'm the only patron in the place, and the only other person there is the bartender. I remember she was a cute little college girl named Mandy, maybe 19 years old. I think I was probably 22 at the time, and I was chatting the chick up pretty hard trying to get myself a piece. I remember it was probably around midnight in the fall, very still, dark night. Suddenly this wind and rain hits out of nowhere like a fucking Mack truck. In out of the storm walks this guy, average height, maybe a little under 6 foot and extremely thin, who is so white he looks like new fallen snow. The bar has probably 20 seats, and this guy sits right next to me. He turns to look at me, and Jesus Christ, his eyes. His eyes are entirely jet black. No white or color whatsoever. I am instantly hit with this terrible feeling of absolute bottomless dread. I mean, like a fucking black hole just filled my entire existence. This guy orders a beer but doesn't drink it. He then starts asking me the weirdest questions. He has a very deep, gravelly voice. He's asking me questions like, "Was your grandmother a strong woman?" And, "Do you like the sound of children playing on a spring day?" Dude is seriously making me uncomfortable. And those eyes. Asks me to tell him what I hate about people. Feel myself getting angry with his questions and actually feel a rage building inside me. I'm normally a very chill person, but this guy made me want to punch him. Somehow get the impression that this is what he wants, like he feeds off of anger and violence and negative energy. Instead, I smile and tell him I love everyone, and that includes him. I actually see what I think was disgust come over his face. He stares at the bartender, like he could leap over and attack her at any moment. Finally, he says goodbye without touching his beer, gets up and leaves back into the storm. I go to the door and look down the road. There is only one way to go as the bar was on a dead-end street, and you can see a good 3 miles in that direction. I would have seen headlights in the storm, and didn't see any, which means he must have walked. I then get the terrible feeling that he didn't leave, but he was still out there, hiding, watching the bar. The bartender starts to freak out now, and starts screaming and crying, screaming things like, "It's hopeless," and "We're all going to die." This was from a girl who literally always had an ear-to-ear smile. I'm shuddering hardcore now, and trying to calm her down, while the wind and the rain sounds like it could break the glass of the windows at any moment. The bartender Mandy pukes some fucking horrid projectile vomit all over the bar, and I swear to you the minute that she did, the storm just stopped. The rain, the wind, the thunder, it just stopped, like it was turned off. Mandy kind of shakes her head like she was in a daze, and is back to her normal self. She is terribly embarrassed and started cleaning the puke, apologizing profusely. I keep reassuring her it's not a problem. Everyone gets sick sometimes. I honestly think I could have taken her home after that, but I just felt so completely shitty I just wanted to go home myself and crash. Never saw Mandy after that night. She quit working there, and who knows what happened to her after that night. This was 10 years ago, but I remember it vividly. I still have no fucking clue what took place that night.